We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down gets him a couple up to the 20.
It made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
What's up, Alan?
Now Darnold. He's got it complete to Thompson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. This defense for the Saints, they played really well in their win last week against Miami.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can.
Oh, Nate.
And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
Darnold being chased out left. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds. But
I will take that. Good throw, Sam.
A very well executed play. It goes for 29 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep.
I think if he went outside, he would have. The guy that was engaged would have grabbed you.
Yeah, I think so too.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
That's straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid.
Oh, I thought I got through.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Saints, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
It was a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win.
Isn't that a computer?
A few lapses that they're looking to correct.
I thought Kevin left. Oh, how did he get there?
But it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, that is a
Man, I should have thrown that away. I thought I had a window.
Against an interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Let's go. Blue 32. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears. Check three. Check three.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
From the 27, Love. They'll get this out to Gurley. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Go pink. Black ultra. Coming.
Throwing. Love. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete.
I got lucky there.
Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Got lucky there.
Blake Gillikin on a punt now on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's returnable now for Smith. 56 yards the punt that time, 12 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. They'll roll him out right. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw.
I held on to that way too long.
Seeing no options, he throws it away. So, Charles, here we are, Week 17. Both of these teams playing their 16th game of the regular season. And obviously for decades, that was the full season. But as we all know, a little strange, still one more game to go next week.
Yeah, Brandon, I think we're both interested to see how things play out next week because we know their division titles and wild card spots up for grabs. So those teams, no doubt will be.
Oh, that's into a double team. And it's Desmond Trufant.
I really didn't like this game. Super bad.
35-yard line. Not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Following the interception, Love.
Oh, I should have picked that. Damn it.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
2nd and 10. To throw now, here's Love.
Come on, Jeremy.
Complete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure
Hell
on this
play
snap.
though, man.
Thanks.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Got him. Out of field goal range too. Let's go.
-8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
He hit the hole instead of right in there.
Right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure
What was a
off,
load
because the
to
quarterback
bring
was struggling
down?
a little bit.
From the 34
What's up?
now, here's 1st and 10.
Who's allowed to bring down?
Fucking,
Here's Darnold. He'll buy
what's
some
his
time
name?
right.
Halfback.
That's
McCaffrey?
down right to the
Yeah.
tight end Trimble. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk to the 45. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther
He's carrying
1st
like
down.
3 dudes.
And what a nice example there of a
Pretty
tight
good,
end
man.
doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run coverage excellent there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus, tackling the runner for a loss?
On 2nd and 12, Darnold. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, we're going to sell the go. Just go, and let's see who's faster.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive linemen, but they didn't allow that to happen. They
Hoping to
created a
catch him
crease
off
and
guard
allowed
here
him to
one
get through
time.
for a 1st down.
He's not in cover 3.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. Rolling
Oh,
to
what
his
kind of
right.
coverage is that?
Taking a shot here
I'll
for
take it.
Marshall.
Yes,
He's got
let's
it.
go.
Panther touchdown. Terrace Marshall with his first career NFL touchdown. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Play action this time with Love.
Let's
now the
go.
pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
When he
Boy,
broke
that's tough,
free, it
Charles.
was
First
over.
play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead
Not
of
getting
schedule.
away
You
from him
take
either.
that huge sack, and now you're
That was
facing
so
second
fast.
and a mile.
And the
Brian
entire
Burns is a
time,
fucking
you're probably
monster,
thinking
bro.
the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Oh, Hamsaw. Come on, Hamsaw.
Incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish, because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
Yeah, dude, I'm locking him down right now, man.
Please
Just
up,
Picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed
Hey.
watching how the defense stayed in sync.
I'll take it, though. You can have that.
Yeah,
Communication.
yeah,
And as he
that's awesome.
dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So a 56-yard punt. They'll net 41 after the 15-yard return. And possession will
No,
switch
not at all.
hands, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Faking the give.
Running for
Darnold.
their lives.
I'm running for my life.
Gets him. Brought down for a sack. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown
Don't do
or you're throwing
anything
the check
stupid.
down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw. And
Hit him on the 3.
No, I mean, I'm okay with even punting back to him at this point.
Here on third down, Darnold. Left
I'll
side
take that,
with a
Robbie.
dive,
Good
and it looks
catch.
like he's got it. Couple of former Jets. Darnold to Anderson. First down, Carolina.
when you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that.
He's coming
That's
after
why he
me here.
goes.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Darnold on first
No.
down. Flush to his right.
Good. Oh, God. Thank
And
God.
it is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the
Thank
last
God.
completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Let's go. Tighten up.
Again, Darnold.
I don't know what that play call is, but
McCaffrey.
I'll take it. First down. Legal contact.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Your side. 56 is Mike. Oh, you got D? 56. Mike, 56 right there.
On first down, Darnold. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
That's what I was waiting.
The key to any
Cover
screenplay
9,
is
cover
all in the
6.
deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
From the 39, Darnold flushed out right. That caught by Trumbull.
He went backwards.
No
He
gain that
ran
time on the
backwards.
completion, and it'll be third down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Throwing again is Darnold. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete.
Let's go, McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Good shit, man.
Partner, to me,
Thank
that
you.
touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by
What a
that is
throw.
they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Have the other 2 games we played?
This one is the fair catch, a signal for and take it.
I mean, you know, I hadn't even looked, man. I can go look here and look. Antos never got back to me, so there's another freaking.
Getting set
Nah,
for
he
the
hasn't
next
been
drive
hitting
to
people
New
up, dude.
Orleans offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder
The game that I
if
played in
they
Nate
can
was the
put
first
something together,
game
even if it's just to get into field goal
that I've
range.
actually used
And
my
that
fantasy
coverage
team.
Yeah, that's what you said.
That's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Yellow, go. Check my 21. It's on field. It's on field.
On 2nd and 10, Love.
He's flustered, dude. He's flustered. I've got him boxed.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10.
Terry, where you at, man?
That brings up the big question. Do
He's
they
in a
bring
hill
pressure
game,
or do
yeah.
they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Love looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield.
Let's go, Dante Jackson.
It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback.
Yeah, hold your horses, motherfucker.
Or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Darnold. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Terry just scored.
Gonzalez's kick is good. So we've come upon halftime here in
You have no faith in me.
as we'll get you over to
I picked
Orlando,
him.
where
So
I know. I was just hoping to cover the 8
I don't
spread.
know who you picked.
I don't get the love.
quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken
Did Nate lose?
successfully.
No, what was the score you ran? Yeah, Rams beat him 17-13 on -4.
Oh, shit. Yep.
And I think Marv beat
The Saints offense on
Bigger.
the field ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down
like
3
me and
scores
Marv were the
already.
only two that
They
picked
need to
him.
play an almost perfect second half to have a
And then
solid
it came out in
chance.
Nate's game fucking time.
Oh, dude, I've got him so boxed.
He'll go down. Hassan Reddick racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. But when you see a quarterback retreating away from the
D-line's
line
getting
of scrimmage
pressure,
toward
man.
the other
That's
goal line
always a
like
good
that,
thing.
usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that.
Well, it's because he doesn't have anywhere to throw downfield either.
Man, let's freaking go, bro. Come on,
He was
man.
trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at
There you
all.
go.
You need those extra yards on the other side of the line.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Brian.
And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a first and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Check, go back. We got motion. Back up. Here we go.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Don't force anything,
Once you
bro.
score 1 touchdown,
You would too.
you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
He's up 24-9.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore.
Get in.
And he's going to push this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
I will take my 3, dude. I have no problem with it.
They'll let the fullback try
No,
and take
I'm
him
not
home.
fucking risking
Well, they
it.
hit him in the backfield,
What do you
but
think,
he will
Josh?
not
Should I go for it or
escape.
should I take my
And
3?
that is not going to get it done. A loss of
I'll
a
take
yard, and it
3.
brings up 4th.
See you later.
Dude,
See you, man.
Let's freaking go, bro. Come on, that's a box, man. Coverage side. Oh,
56 the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Get the ball.
Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a first down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
try to put you in there. Wow. Wow. Man, that's unfortunate.
oh,
Mike, check 33. 33.
First down, going to the air with Love. And that'll be it.
What'd they call a flag on?
We do
What?
have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Let's go, man.
A good starting big spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley.
I can't believe they called pass interference on that dude.
2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
And the ball wasn't even thrown to him.
Hey, Melvin. Let's go, boy.
Love.
Yes, let's go. Way to redeem yourself, Miles.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Watch the twist. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Watch the curl. He's jumping.
Trying to get to the outside.
Good cut,
This is
D.
McCaffrey.
Come on, man.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 46 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected.
Get out of
but that
there.
one there, that may
Let's
get him
go,
going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled.
Is this a Super Bowl?
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
Jordan.
Job's not done. Come on.
2nd and 7.
Check nickel.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 21. A gain of 3 last play. This time they pick up 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're in this game now.
You used to run tight upset. You still do.
Taking their time and making it work.
56, right there, 56. Go! Mike 56, Mike 56. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Clock.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
Run the clock down, dude. Don't force anything.
First down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw him coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Man, my freaking hands teams like that. If y'all don't catch this, it's a problem. Appreciate you.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They
Couldn't
did get
find
the
the play I
timeout
like.
in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
I thought I had one. There it is.
We go, son.
2nd and 7.
Ooh, that was not good.
Incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at
Let's
the
freaking
11.
go, Melvin.
Now the
That
defense
waiting
going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back.
Going
after
for it?
this.
Why would I go for it in this situation?
Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will up the score now. It's 23-zip. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
I know I probably should have got down there. Should I have went down right there, or are you not? You weren't
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, check, Mike 20.
Play fake. Here's Love.
Oh, he didn't hold on to that? Oh, that's terrible.
Struggles continue here.
Unfortunate.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Saints on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Love. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Love now to pass on 1st down.
Oh, they're going to call roughing the passer. Oh, intentional grounding.
That's going to bring out a flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Love now. He'll drop these underneath to Gurley. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
I could.
And able to get this one across the
13-yard
45
run
before
for
he's brought
Jesus.
down.
I don't know they
Opted to
gave it to
run
him.
for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards.
Oh, it's Jordan Love.
First down, Love to pass. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, Terry
So from
wiped the
Panther
floor
territory now, it's 1st and
with
10
those granny things.
at the 36. To pass, here's
So we
Jordan
went in
Love.
every category of balanced football game. Let's go.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds It's inside the
38-15. You're saying to yourself.
22. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2.
We played better than the last year.
The
Remember, it was like
visiting Saints got the
77-13.
victory
Played
then,
better.
so they'll look for the season sweep here in New Orleans. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Here we go. Here we go.
Love, they go play action now.
85, 87 completion.
This is complete to
rate.
Michael
That's-
Thomas. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
They better get him because last week.
To the air again, Love. This is caught. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Johnson.
No, sir.
Get a couple here, but won't
Keep
get
running that
across the
clock
plate
down.
as they stop him right around the 1.
Wow,
Second
look
and
at those
goal
games I
from
get after a
the
game
1.
like that. Madden hates me, bro.
On play action. Love to throw. They'll roll him out right.
This man eyes
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's go.
I kinda gotta
Let's
give
go.
him credit.
Goal
Another
line
incompletion there,
stand.
yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Making them just waste as much time as
Much of the
possible,
game,
man.
How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your
I don't care if he
quarterback.
scores
He's
here.
not giving up on this game. So every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Gurley.
Nope.
He takes it across
Oh,
and into the
thought I
end
stopped
zone.
it.
Touchdown, Saints. Todd Gurley. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Saints are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Love throwing for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
I need 1 first
After the
down.
touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns
1 first down.
anymore. You're
That's
just
what I
thinking
need.
first downs.
Keep the clock
to keep
moving.
up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
67 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Now a run with McCaffrey, and he stopped immediately there. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Back to throw, Darnold.
Let's go.
Open
Just
man
shit
left
Tremble.
side, it's the tight end Trimble.
Let's get you.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
56. Check 56. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. 22 needle. Watch the slam.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15.
Check Mike 21. I'm here. Fury. Yellow. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Love from the gun. Dancing to his left. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Picked up by the Panthers. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
That's a big win. Big win.
Darnold is going to take a knee, and that should just about do it. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team.
Well, I mean, there you have it.
And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do
Utter domination
and usually they say,
by the Carolina Panthers.
We'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory.
Definitely one of the hottest teams right now.
Move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one
Yeah,
is
I
now
needed
planted.
that, dude. That was a big one.
It's a good time to be hot, too.
Yeah,
They
definitely.
get an all-important 10th win to move them to 10-6 with 1
Not
win
everybody
to
can
go.
be Terry, you know what I mean?
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Not everybody can be Terry.
Terry's always hot or on some damn win streak.
Win streak? What are you talking about?
Let's talk about you young punks. Allen just dominated Ken.
When does Boss get on, man? Because we need to talk about this trait, man. See what we're going to do for it. Because that actually made me mad, man. You don't get breakout games like that every week. You only get them every blue moon for players like him.
Did you screenshot it by chance?
Screenshot what?
That he was up for a breakout game?
No.
If you didn't, when we advance, screenshot it then, so we got record of it, in case anybody asks us.
I should have did. I'm gonna start doing that before every time I get it, bro. But I didn't think he was gonna do like. I'm gonna just let it go, man. Take my dub, take my trade. Let me get out of here, man.
He didn't.